24 years old, world ranked number 12, against Marie-Florence Candassamy, 28-year-old, ranked 33rd in the world. Both part of the gold medal winning team at the European Championships last year in Novi Sad. So this is the gold medal match. Candassamy against Vitalis. Candassamy on the right of the screen and Coraline Vitalis on the left.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what happens here. Two fencers know each other so well that it could be a no score or draw early doors. As in, they're too, not nervous or afraid, but they don't want to go after each other too early because they'll know exactly what they do. They've met once before, Rio Grand Prix back in 2015, where it was Vitalis who came out the winner, 15-9. When I say they've met once before, they met once before in an international tournament. They would have met each other thousands of times as the remise of the Para Post lands for the first hit. Vitalis off the mark. The records are very similar, 2 Grand Prix medals apiece, but as Graham said, Candassamy has one zonal medal in the bag already in her career. Picked up a silver in Strasbourg in 2014. But the 33-year-old is trailing by a single point as things stand. She's putting a lot of pressure on Coraline Vitalis, and off the back line, Vitalis launches a step lunge attack. Candassamy maybe a bit too busy with the blade to see it coming. Candassamy just to open the distance a tiny bit now. She's still pressing. And there you go, a lovely beat up in the cart line and then dropping down to the foot. She did that a couple of times in her semi-final. Vitalis now choosing to press a little bit more, deciding that she doesn't want to sit in her half of the piece anymore. Candassamy edging away and forcing the double, countering to get the double, I should say. Vitalis just looking to use that cart round into octave beat. She's just exploring. She's trying to find a way through, and then changes to circular cease and disengages to hit to the low line. That's a nice hit from Coraline Vitalis to get things level on 3 apiece. So both fencers using their tactics early doors here. Just 14 seconds to go in the first period, and it was that lovely second hit from Candassamy to foot. I'm wondering if she's going to employ that a little bit more in the match.
So as we go to the break, Karen, no coaching.
No coaching.
Well, she's just a little bit taller as well. Bit longer limbs, if you like, bigger reach. But you need to be so accurate to hit to the foot, and if you miss, then you're going to pretty much give away a point.
Yeah, we saw in the semi-finals as well. If Italy gets a lead, she's quite happy to sit and work on reaction and force things onto her opponent. But another curious part to that first period was that Candassamy was pushing all the way in the first 2 minutes, and Vitaly decided, I can't let that continue to happen, and had to press herself. This is a toss-up. It always is when you've got the same country competing for the medal. France as a team, and the coach Sébastien Barrois will be very happy, and I'm sure he's watching, don't get me wrong, but I'm not sure he's too fussed about who wins this one. He's going to be one of his athletes that takes the European title in 2019, but for these two it means everything. Coming up to that minute without a hit, non-combativity is going to be called.
No, it's not.
I think it is. That one does not count. There's no hit there.
Yeah.
So we've got 3 seconds to go, and
we're not going to rush in 3 seconds. I'll just take a card each.
Yeah, it looks like Candassamy's the more likely to go for that. And there you go. The red light. You see the time ticking up. I do like that feature on the scoreboard. Underneath Vitaly's name, there's a red bar. Well, that's yellow, and you watch it ticking up, and when it fills up, it's like a booster pack or something on a computer game. It's a signal to the referee that we've had too much time without a hit.
Power up. It's called power up. Do you remember power up?
Yeah, I do. Power ups. Yeah. Mortal Kombat.
Well, this is one of the oldest forms of Mortal Kombat.
It's quite good, isn't it, that little clock, the timer thing that's going. It's like an egg timer building up. White, 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 and then it goes yellow. That's give an indication in peripheral vision to the referee that we're getting close to non-combativity. Candassamy pressing again, but Vitaly comes off the line to launch an attack. She says, I'm not going to get pressed all the way over the back line, and a double is the result. I'll tell you what, Vitaly is containing Candassamy here. She's happy to step back. She's happy to go into her own half, but she just presses forward by 1 step, and that just makes Candassamy take a step away.
Yeah.
And that's not what she's doing. The plan for Candassamy is to push her all the way to the back and then go. But she's not seeming to go. It's almost like maybe she's even thinking, I'll push her all the way to the back to force her out, and then I'll try and parry her attack. I'm not sure that's the right thing to do right now. She needs to get the lead, Candassamy. Vitalis is quite happy sitting back and letting this one play out. She's just stepping away. Vitaly's controlling this distance. I'm absolutely convinced of that. It looks like Candassamy's doing all the work, pressing hard, but actually it's Vitaly that's controlling things, and that's what Candassamy is trying to go for. She's trying to lure her into going, all right, we're close enough, come on, attack me, and then coming back over the top, using her reach to counter. Now that she's got the lead, what's she going to do?
Well, not pressing quite as much, and Vitalis this time coming forward, a double scored.
And Candassamy has got what she wanted. She's got the lead, and she's happy to play the doubles game. Vitalis got bags of time, though, to set up a levelling hit. She doesn't need to rush.
Another double.
Yeah, so now Vitalis is the one that's forced into pressing. If there's another call of non-combativity, it's going to be Vitalis that gets the second. Well, it's not really a second yellow. She gets the first P red card, passivity red card.
And gives up a point, or gives
Absolutely.
a point to her opponent.
More of a lead for Candassamy, who's on the back line now. Vitalis still not going for it. She wants to try and draw Candassamy out. They're playing the same game, these two.
Oh, right on the back line, half the foot left there.
Referee assistant stepping up just to have a look at that. No way! No way! Oh, what a hit! What a hit! You sound like Richie Bennett.
That was very athletic. Look at the foot on the back line. Thought she'd stepped over and then over the back of the head. It's one of those showboating shots, but it's given Candassamy a 2-point advantage.
Vitalis just pressing
Double.
a little bit with a little bit more intensity.
Now doubles are really going to start to hurt
On the scoreline.
Vitalis.
Yeah.
It's 14 seconds left in this period.
Well, I think Vitalis just needs to get out of this.
Yeah, I think she needs to go and sit down and have a bit of a think. And they will do just that. So they step away, ref calls halt.
Opponent just a little bit more than she has been.
So we're into the business end, the third period. And Coraline Vitalis is going to need to do something to get the scores level. So here we go. Third period of this gold medal match. Hasn't been a boiling pot of emotion because the two teammates against each other, but it's been fascinating stuff nonetheless. And one fantastic hit from Candassamy right on the back line. So that's an important point. Vitalis has got one back. Yeah, really, really crucial in such a tight match, and that's just leveled the scores. So the break, whatever Coraline Vitalis said to herself, it obviously has worked, because she's found a way through. And now the scores are level. I think we'll see a slightly more cagey approach from Coraline Vitalis. No one wants to give up the lead in épée. Candassamy just tightening up her épée.
Yeah, both fencing with pistol grip. Haven't seen too many pommelers today, actually.
No.
It's quite interesting, though.
And you would think that the pommelers, the French grip, would have been with two French in the final. Oh, now Vitalis taking the lead.
So at the moment, Candassamy stepping in too much. She's decided she wants to get the lead back immediately, and that was again this cart close that she does. She's trying to drive it down into the low line. It hasn't worked on a couple of occasions. Vitalis, well, she's got the lead and she's gone after it. And she said, right, Marie-Florence, I know what your game is, so I am going to try and break you right now. I think Vitalis might carry on with this approach. That was the worldie from Candassamy. She is going after it. She's decided enough's enough. I can't play this game any longer. And, you know, that can be catastrophic if you go in too much. But so far it's worked out for her. I wonder if she's going to press all the way to 15, or whether she says, you know what, we're in the third period. There's a minute and a half left. I'm going to leave it down to my teammate to try and beat me.
Yeah, I mean, I think that would probably be the sensible option.
Why do you say that? That's an interesting point, and it's a debate that you're going to have in the fencing community time and time again. If you get yourself back into a fight with a particular tactic and get level, for example, why change? Why not carry on doing the same thing? Because you're going to take the lead, right? If you've got yourself into the lead,
give up the lead, like.
I understand, but I'm of the school that if it's been working so far.
Yeah, but a 2-point lead is a 2-point lead when you go into the last minute. Now it's only a 1-point lead. She's thrown away the advantage she just gained. It's a bit like gambling, you know.
I would gamble with what's been working.
Yeah, but you go up. You don't gamble more. You gamble less.
It's a tough one. I think if something's working for you in fencing, you should continue with it, not because it's more of a gamble to stop doing what's been working for you. That's the way that I look at it. And there are plenty of people out there that think the same as you, that get the lead and then don't take any more risks. I've never won at the casino. My wife does. I just give my money to her, and she's like an investment.
I think the only people who win are the casinos.
Well, normally, yeah.
Yeah, so 14-11, and Vitalis has done it. I mean, she's re-established that lead by taking the risk, by pushing forward, and it has worked for her. Didn't sit back, kept pressing forward, kept doing what she was doing. Maybe she worked out that she can find a way around her teammates. They fence each other so much. She had worked her out and just thought, I'm not going to give this